Hi guys, we wish you the very best.
Happy New Year!
This is how you greet each other, especially the elders in New Year's.
Hi guys, this is Sean and Jin.
Hey guys.
A bit different Koreans. We're currently in Signagi, Georgia, known as the City of Love. Check out the beautiful scenery behind. Isn't this so amazing? And we're having a breakfast here. Since we're here, let's talk about love in Korea. This time, we'll dive even deeper and address very important topics related to Korean dating and marriage culture. First question, where and how do Koreans meet and get married? Koreans meet and marry through the usual places like school, work, or church, but we also have some unique ways of meeting potential partners. First, there's 소개팅, we say, which is a casual setup arranged by a friend or acquaintances. It's pretty common actually. A lot of married couples we know met this way. Next is 중매, which is similar to 소개팅 but arranged by parents or older family members. It sounds pretty serious already and is more common among our parents' generation. Lastly, we have a very unique method. You should definitely check this out. Matchmaking services. Wow.
한국말은 결혼정보회사.
네,
결정사.
결혼정보회사, and in short we say 결정사. These professional services match people based on detailed profiles, including education, wealth, income, and even parents' financial status. They even assess your appearance and charisma in a face-to-face meeting. And all this info is used to give members a score. Seriously, a score, which helps in finding a suitable match.
오빠는 그런 결정사 어떻게 생각해?
Personally, I've never considered using them. The idea of ranking people with a score seems unnatural to me. I value genuine connections, but I understand that some people are looking for specific qualifications in a partner, which is why these services exist.
저희는 교회에서 만났죠. 뭘?
So thankfully, we met at a church naturally, so we got to know each other. We're very grateful. We are out in the old town of Signagi. We're gonna explore this town and talk about the second topic, which is the intricacy of Korean marriage. Pretty much an eye-opening experience. You have been dating and now you're ready to tie the knot. Let's go through the marriage process in Korea. The couple finally decides to get married. Just making that decision itself is a huge deal in Korea nowadays. What's the next step?
서로 부모님을 만나서 결혼 승낙을 받아야죠.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now it's time to meet each other's parents and get their approval. Nervous, right?
션.
Okay.
이건 보여드릴까요?
Okay, yes. Look at all these grapes. Signagi is known for great wines, going back to where I was left off. So in Korea, it's not common to meet your partner's parents while dating. Introducing your boyfriend or girlfriend to your parents usually means that you're planning to marry them. But getting that approval from the parents isn't easy. It's rare to get a yes on the first try, right?
그렇죠.
Usually, it takes at least a few months and sometimes over a year of meeting the other person's parents multiple times, showing them who you are, being screened. Jin and I went through this process too.
저희도 오래 기다렸죠.
We had to wait a long time indeed. So you finally got the parents' approval. What's next? Now it's time for the families to meet. Both the couple and their parents, plus any siblings, gather for a meal together. This meeting is called 상견례 and it's a tense affair. It's so nerve-wracking that it's hard to even enjoy the meal because the smallest thing said or done could offend the other side, leading to disagreements and even the wedding being called off on the spot. So on a side note, Korean dramas actually reflect this reality pretty well.
아, 그죠. 하지만 저희는 다행히 양가 부모님들이 서로를 많이 배려를 해주셔서 아주 화기애애하게 끝났어요.
Yeah, so 상견례 went pretty smoothly. Once you get through the 상견례, it's a sign off to proceed with the wedding. Now, the real wedding preparation begins. The first thing to do is find a wedding venue, but choosing the venue isn't simple at all. It's really important. The wedding venue isn't just a place. It's a way to show off their economic and social status.
정확해.
So what kind of venue do brides usually prefer, Jin?
보통 이제 신부들은 호텔 결혼식을 제일 선호하죠. 5스타 호텔. 왜냐면 가장 럭셔리하고 마치 그날은 뭔가 내가 최고의 신부가 된 것 같은 그런 느낌을 받고.
Yes, to get a 5-star hotel in Seoul, you need to book at least a year in advance.
진짜 비용은
비용? The minimum expense is around 100k USD at least. Very expensive, right? For a single day wedding. The wedding venue isn't chosen solely by the bride and groom. Parents also need to agree because for them, the venue is sort of a way to showcase their social and economic status as well. That's why in Korea, it's common to have hundreds of guests at a wedding. So you'll be very surprised if you have a chance to attend Korean weddings. On to the next step. So once the wedding venue is decided, it's time to find a home, right? In Korea, it's traditionally expected that the man provides the house. So it's pretty unrealistic for a guy at the typical marrying age to afford a 1 million USD house with just a few years of savings. So the groom's parents often help out financially. So 1 million USD is the average housing price in Seoul, Korea. The guy has found the house. What does the woman do?
여성들은요 혼수를 준비해요. 혼수라는 것은 신혼집에 들어갈 가전, 가구, 살림살이 같은 것.
So all the furnitures and electronics, that's pretty common practice. The bride fills the newlywed home. The couple usually shops together, or sometimes the bride goes with her mom searching for the best deals, right?
저희는 저희끼리만 다녔죠.
We did.
그냥 우리가 살 집이니까.
Now, on to the next step. Brides really care about. What is it?
스드메, 스튜디오, 드레스, 메이크업.
So it's called 스드메 for short in Korean. In Korea, almost everyone does a studio photo shoot. It's for taking photos for the wedding invitations. We call it 청첩장. And as a special keepsake, separate from the wedding day. This whole wedding package, including the wedding outfits, makeup, and hair, is sold by wedding companies or planners.
이 단계를 신부들이 가장 좋아해요. 왜냐면 예쁜 드레스도 마음껏 입어보죠. 공주같이. 또 연예인 담당하는 헤어나 메이크업 전문가들한테 나도 똑같이 봤거든요. 내 생에 나의 최상의 모습을 만들어줄 수 있는 날인 거지.
Thanks, Sujin. I got my makeup too. You'll see the stark difference from how I look. So once the 스드메 is done, there's another important and unique Korean steps. 예물, 예단, and 함. This is very complicated, so hear me out. 예단 is a gift of cash and presents from the bride's family to the groom's family as a way of asking them to take good care of their daughter. As a general practice, about half of the cash given is usually sent back to the bride's family. 예물 refers to expensive jewelry like watches and gems parents give to the couple. Do the couples just sit back and relax, not doing anything? Not really. They also often give gifts to each other's parents. Finally, 함 involves the grooms visiting the bride's house with a box called 함, filled with cash and jewelry. It sounds like a lot, right?
맞아요. 그래서 저희는 이 단계를 다 생략해버렸어요.
So we skip them all. So while we respect Korean traditions and our parents' wishes, we wanted to handle this wedding ourselves as independent adults. We explained our decision to our parents and decided to skip it. Alright guys, we're almost there. The wedding day is coming up. But wait, don't you think we're missing something here? Really important? What could it be, Jin?
Propose.
Yeah, proposal, right? Traditionally, proposal is all about the guy getting down on his knee on a beautiful beach, slipping a ring on the girlfriend's finger and asking, "Will you marry me?" And the girl is supposed to be so touched and she cries and says, "Yes,
Yes, I do.
Huh.
Yes, I do.
But in Korea, since couples usually already have their wedding planned and a lot of the preparations done, proposals often end up being more formal. Down there is called Signagi Wall. While we're waiting for the takeout coffee, let's continue. So there's this trend where people rent luxury hotel suite and give extravagant gifts like Chanel bags or Tiffany rings. It's become a bit of social media craze, leading to some pretty hefty spending. It's a sad reality that should be fixed. Finally, the wedding day has arrived, right? Exciting. There's one unique thing about Korean wedding. What do you think that is?
아, 축의금?
Yes, 축의금. 축의금 is a cash gift. In Korea, guests give to congratulate the bride and groom. And this tradition comes from the old Korean practice of mutual aid, where neighbors would pitch in to help with big events like weddings. You might think it's odd to pay money after traveling a long way to attend the wedding, but remember, your turn will come eventually. When we actually got a lot of cash gifts at our wedding, we were actually able to recoup a significant part of the expenses we had spent during the preparations. So it was pretty helpful. That's it, everyone. It's been a long journey, right? Thanks so much for sticking with us till the end. Even though the wedding process is gradually becoming simpler in Korea, it still causes a lot of stress for many couples and their parents. Unfortunately, there are so many breakups during this process as well. We skipped a lot of steps and didn't spend a lot of money, right?
맞아요. 저희는 소신대로 이 복잡한 과정을 다 생략하고 간소화해서 결혼을 어디서 하는가, 결혼할 때 뭘 받는가 이런 게 중요한 게 아니고 서로를 배려하고 존중하고 사랑하며 잘 살아가는 게 더 중요하다고 생각하기 때문에. 그래서 어때요?
네?
저랑 사는 거 어때요?
I'm happy. I'm happy, guys. Very well said, Jin. Yeah, I fully agree. The preparation process is not as important as the real marriage life. Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching today's episode and see you guys soon. Okay, Jin loves ice latte, by the way.